Right folks, behind me there is Brothock Meadows. That's the entranceway there into Lethen Grange, one of the entrances in there. Now unfortunately it is rather private and no unauthorised vehicles are allowed. Now I can hear water somewhere down here. I don't know if it's the actual river itself, but we'll go and have a little stroll, see what it is. Because Brothock Meadows is certainly part of where the Brothock Waters come from. Actually, there's a massive reed bed over here. Crikey, look at this. Coming out of that spout there. There you go. That's something to do. That's Brothock. I don't know if it's Brothock Meadows or not, but certainly is one hell of a boggy landscape there. That's got to be something to do with Brothock Waters. I don't think it's the source, although it is definitely got something to do with it, because Lethen Grange is just further on down here over the wall somewhere. But as I said, it's rather private. That's a rather nice gatehouse leading into Lethen Grange there. There you go. So anyway, onward we go towards Lethen Grange. Dogs yapping, people coming out to have a look now. And look, see this sign here. Honestly, I don't know why it's a no unauthorised vehicles. It just says no unauthorised vehicles, but there you go. Anyway, nice little area. So onward to Lethen Grange. Right folks, I have arrived at Lethen Grange. You'll recognise that house from some of the videos that I've done. Now the Brothock Waters has many tributaries that lead into it. I'm going to have to read from my notebook here. We have the Denside burn that leads into it, the Swirl burn, the Denmark burn, Colliston burn, the Magungi burn. Oh, I like that name, the Magungi burn. And there's a den inside our broth. It's actually called the Hercules Den. So, and that all leads into the Brothock Waters, which ends up in Arbroath, as you should well know by now. So we're going to try and find just a little bit of the Brothock Waters. Lethen Grange today is empty, though two men came past on those sort of tricycle thingy-majiggies that they drive around the place. So maybe they think I'm up to no good because there's nobody here today. It's fantastic. There's that lovely Lethen Grange house behind me, which is falling into disrepair. Nobody wants to buy it. It's a shame. It's going to end up just as a complete ruin. It really is a lovely house. Anyway, here we go. I think I found what I'm looking for here with Spizcam, as we hopefully have found some of the Brothock Waters. There we go. This runs all the way through Lethen Grange. There we go. There's part of it. Goes under the bridge and heads off into suburban sort of places over there. There's some lovely houses over there and the river runs through it, so I don't know if I'm going to go there because, you know, you just get funny looks all the time, but hey ho. And there you go, behind me there's the old stables or whatever they are at Lethen Grange. Not actually too sure, been there before. Now then, I think I'll go up onto the top of Kames Hill there and see if there's any sign of water. I can certainly hear water over there, so we'll go to the top of Kames Hill and then head back. And then hopefully our last part of the journey should be up towards Boysack and Laymill, and hopefully we'll find some sort of source of the Brothock Waters. Honestly, a man came out there with a dog and had a good nosy, see what I was doing. I mean, it's not really that private, this place. It's in the middle of a golf course, for goodness sake. So, now the river sort of runs down this way, and then there's this lovely lake here. Now I'm not sure if I think the Brothock Waters probably runs into there as well, so that's got something to do with it. We'll just have a little walk around here, see if we can see any of the tributaries that go in there. But oh yes, the man's following me, honestly. So it's come down the golf course. It comes through here under this little bridge, and then away it goes away down there towards Laysmill and Boysack, hopefully. But there you go, that's the golf course, nice and empty today. Right. For goodness sake, a man is still following me. Could you believe that? honestly, some nosy people. Oh, there's a massive standing stone over there, look. We're going to have a look at that, see if he follows me over there, will I? Right, let's see what happens when I go this way. Oh my God, it's a pure squidge fest today. But we're going to see what this stone's all about. Now, when I get to this stone, it's an absolute squidge fest here, I tell you. I'm hoping to find some fungi beside it, hopefully. Oh, mind you, maybe not. Doesn't seem too much here. Right, here we go. I found this massive standing stone. I don't know if it's a standing stone, but just in the middle of the golf course. Well, the man who was following me has gone. What was all that about? Honestly, just so rude. Not doing anything, not doing any harm. Does he not know who I am? Right, let's have a look at this stone, shall we? I'm not actually sure if this has got any significance. It doesn't look like a picture stone, or it might just be a standing stone. I don't know. Still too many sort of marks on it anyway, but it's always a huge stone just be standing in the middle of nowhere, I tell you. Very strange indeed. There you go. Excellent. Right, just out from the stone, another little bridge with more of the Brothock Waters running through them. There's a stone away in the distance where I was, and the house is up behind me. They've just basically done a big, massive loop. Yes, so back to the car and onward to our final destination. Well, folks, unfortunately I've come to the end of my journey here, and there we have the source of Brothock Waters. There it is. Not really. Now, unfortunately, the source is round about here somewhere. There's a quarry just behind me here with a big puddle in it, and Lay's Mill just over there. You can just see the tops of the houses just there. There's some sort of river down there, some sort of loch where it all begins similarly. But there's just, you know what? There's just too many people wandering around. There's private farm tracks. It would just be a complete fest, mud fest going up there, folks. So I'm not going to bother going up there. People have annoyed me today just by following me, by nosing out. You know, it's just so annoying. It really is, folks. So anyway, my journey ends here on a muddy road in the middle of nowhere. Where I mean, you've seen it where the waters are coming in. This is where it all sort of begins here. There's lots of tributaries that go into Brothock Waters. They all start in this sort of area here. I know it's not much to see, folks, and you know, I'm disappointed for you guys watching this that I didn't actually find a big, massive waterfall where it all started from. I'm so sorry, but unfortunately, this is where the journey ends. It's getting quite cold now. I started off at about 10:30ish, and it is now about 1 o'clock. So, yeah, so it's been a good little wander around, I must say. I've enjoyed myself, but unfortunately, the journey, as I said, it does end here in the middle of nowhere. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Right, folks, I'm back because I couldn't leave it like that. I just couldn't. So I've come back in, driven back down the road of Lay's Mill, back down here to where I think the last known kind of bit of the Brothock Waters are. Yeah, as I said, but it was just annoying me, and honestly, so I can't leave my Spiz public without a conclusion. So the last little bit of Brothock Waters that I can see seems to be here at this rather muddy field. I don't know where it comes from, but it heads off down that way. So, right, well, this is it. This is definitely the last part. We're going to stand up here. There we go. There we go. That's, at least I think it is. There's a dismantled railway that runs somewhere down that way. But anyway, up there, somewhere in those hills behind me, that will be where Brothock Waters starts off. The source of the Nile, the source of the Brothock Waters is possibly up there. There's an old horse clopping around here. So I started my journey in an urban nightmare. I finished it in a rural paradise. Look at this. Yeah, okay. Well, that's it, folks, this time. This seems to be the final part of the Brothock Waters saga. Thank you very much. Strange places in the sky. journey might not be over just yet. I've stumbled upon this little bit here. There's definitely some waterfall-y kind of activity down here. I'm in the middle of a farm somewhere. Some boys out looking at me and everything, so I don't think he's very happy. But this could possibly be the start of Brothock Waters this way. There's some sort of waterfall. Can you hear it? Yeah, so anyway, here we go. There's some horses coming to see me. Hello, horses. Let's see what you're all about. Do you know where Brothock Waters starts? This is here. There's definitely something happening. This is called Dam Side, this place here. So there was definitely a dam built around about this area at some point. So this could be it to stem the flow of the water in this area. And this could actually be the very start of Brothock Waters here. I don't know where that goes though, that little bit there. But so I think this is it, folks. After a couple of false endings, this could be where Brothock Waters starts. This little outflow here, I believe, is the source of the waters of Brothock.